Why Paul was the Antichrist. Paul, also known as Saul of Tarsus, was one of the most significant figures in Christianity. He was a prominent apostle and missionary, his writings forming a significant portion of the New Testament. However, some people believe that Paul was the Antichrist, the ultimate enemy of God. This document will explore the arguments and evidence used to support this view. 1. Conflicting teachings. One of the main arguments against Paul as the Antichrist lies in his teachings. While Paul emphasized the importance of faith in Christ, he also emphasized the importance of the law. This can be seen as contradictory to the teachings presented in Jesus' earlier ministry, which emphasized love and forgiveness over adherence to the law. 2. Opposing visions for the new church. Another point of contention is whether Paul had opposing visions for the new church. While Paul emphasized the importance of the Gentiles being saved, other apostles, such as Peter and James, were more hesitant about reaching out to the Gentiles. This disagreement sparked tensions within the early Christian community and may have contributed to the belief that Paul was the Antichrist. 3. Alleged false claims. Paul has also been accused of making false claims about his identity and background. Some argue that Paul's claim to have encountered the risen Jesus on the road to Damascus is a fabrication designed to further his own agenda and gain prominence within the church. This allegation further fuels the speculation that Paul was the Antichrist, as he was seemingly lying about his spiritual experiences and teachings. 4. Lack of mention in Revelation. The final argument against Paul as the Antichrist lies in his omission from the list of enemies in Revelation. This apocalyptic book of the Bible lists various enemies who attempt to deceive and oppose God's plan. While Paul is mentioned elsewhere in the New Testament, he is not specifically named among the Antichrists in Revelation, suggesting he was not the embodiment of the ultimate enemy of God. In conclusion, the belief that Paul was the Antichrist stems from various conflicts in teachings, opposing visions for the early Christian church, alleged false claims about his identity, and the absence of a specific mention in Revelation. While there is no concrete evidence to support this claim, it is a topic of debate and interpretation within the Christian community.